Every day, yeah, you tell me we are birds, that we are all big room for.
Hey everyone, this is John back again, this time to talk about the Sony NEX-5N camera. The camera has a magnesium alloy top and front. It has a plastic back as well as a plastic battery case, and overall the build quality of the camera and the kit lens that come with it are solid. Sensor is a 23.4 by 15.6 APS-C sensor. It has 16.1 million effective pixels. The APS-C sensor is similar to what you find in the Nikon DX format cameras. My main interest in the NEX-5N was that it was lightweight, easy to carry, easy to manage. I went to Europe over the summer, and I carried a D700 with me, which was inconvenient. So something like the NEX-5N would have been awesome for my travels. This camera comes with a kit lens for most purposes. If you're traveling or you're out and about at an event somewhere, this is a useful tool. The camera comes with 18 to 55 millimeter 3.5 to 5.6 kit lens. It gets the job done if you're taking travel photos or you're out at an event, your children's sporting event, or if you want to shoot basic videos for fun. This lens will get the job done. Sony does sell more expensive lenses. For example, the 55 to 210 will run you $799. Personally, I wouldn't want to spend that much money for a lens on this camera. I'd rather spend it on my D700. If you haven't noticed, there isn't a visible flash. There is a port where accessories, including a flash, can be hooked into the camera. Personally, I hate when you look at people's photos and it's washed out with flash, or it just looks crazy. So you do have a flash. I reviewed the Nikon V1, which also did not have a flash, and you had to buy it extra. So those of you who can't live without flash, this camera does have a flash that you can screw in to the camera. Pop it in, you plug it in there, and you just screw in. What comes in the box is pretty basic. Besides the flash, you got your mini USB cable and your carrying strap. Some of the features that I like the tilt. The LCD viewfinder tilts. So if you're shooting low, you got to hold the camera low. You can tilt it up, or if you're shooting up high, you can tilt the viewfinder up, so you can hold it above your head and look at what you're shooting. Other features are the touch screen. It took me a bit of time to get used to, but I'm sure the future cameras will all have touchscreens as a standard. So if you go into the menu and you want to change your shoot mode, you can move it with your finger on the screen, or you can turn the wheel right here and select what you want to shoot. And once you change the mode, as you can see on the screen, it explains what you're changing it to. So you have 3D sweep panorama, manual exposure mode, shutter priority, aperture priority, auto, and intelligent auto. Intelligent auto, when you have it on that setting, the camera reads the light and it determines what it should be set to. But if you're an enthusiast and you know what you're doing, you'll have fun setting it to manual. Another cool feature that I passed earlier was with the panorama. Pop the cap off, show you how it works. See, as you can see, part of the screen is shaded off, and it tells you press the shutter button and move in direction of arrow. So if I wanted to create a panorama, I take the photo and I just keep moving until I get to the end. You keep shooting, and then from there it created a panorama. And I'll go back and show you how it looked. So if I were standing on top of the Empire State Building or the Washington Monument, I'd have a pretty nice panorama. If you want to shoot video, turn the camera on, press the movie button, and voila, you're shooting video. The video that this camera produces is good. I used it at my son's soccer game and a couple of other events I went to, and I was satisfied with the quality of the camera. So I got my camera at Best Buy. It cost me $699, and I previously reviewed the Nikon V1, which cost about $1,000, and compared to the V1, I think this has equal, if not better, features for the price. I definitely would take this on a trip. It's an everyday camera. Like I said earlier, I have a D700, and I don't like lugging that thing around. But this, I mean, it makes photography fun again. As far as everyday photography, because I can take this anywhere. I can just about pack it in my pocket. And I'm sure most of you who are interested in this camera, if you decide to go ahead and drop the $600, $700 this camera, you'll be happy.